Hello friends, welcome to our channel. Let's have a look at problem 3545, minimum deletions for at most key distinct characters. In this video, we are going to use dictionary and heap to address this problem. So this problem is marked easy by leetcode. However, it's really a good problem to practice the use of heap data structure. So here we are given a string s consisting of lowercase English letters and an integer key. So our task is to delete some, possible none, of the characters in the string so that the number of distinct characters in the resulting string is at most key. We want to return the minimum number of deletions required to achieve this, right? So here, in example 1, the characters A, B, C all have frequency 1, so you can delete any one of them. So you get 1. And for the second example, so we don't need to delete anything because there are only exactly two unique characters. Well, in example 3, so we want leave 1. So here y appears 3 times and z appears twice. You need to delete all the z's, right? So the deletion operation used is twice. So here the length of s is bounded above by 16, right? And s consists of only lowercase English letters. So because if s consists only of lowercase English letters, there are at most 26 unique characters in the string. So with that said, and also with the example 3 especially, right, we need to delete the smaller frequency unique characters first, right? Now let's look at the code. So actually the code speaks itself for this problem. So collections, we can use counter, right? So this will give you the character and their frequencies. So you can print out D. So this is for A. Let's look at C. So here y is 3 and z is 2, right? So with that done, now let's look at I'm going to do a heap. So basically count the frequency and the key. So for key v in d items. So this heap will be, let me first heapify it. Right. So now let's here it should have some assumption, right? So I guess at most here, right? At most. So here, well, length of this heap is greater than key, right? So here let me also initialize n deletions. So initially 0, right? So then what we want to pop is actually count. So we don't need to pay attention to the character, but in order to know what we deleted, let's also get the character. So this will be heap q, heap pop from this heap, right? Then the n deletions is incremented by this count. Let's also print out, let maybe later print out that, right? So then we just need to return the number of deletions. Before we make any comments, let's first do a test. It passes the 3 cases. So let's submit for generic case. Yeah, it passes all the cases. So now let me print out the character. Print, say, print current character and the how many deletions we do for this character, right? So you can see. For case 1, actually, what we deleted is A, right? Because if the frequency is the same, then they compare the second key, right? So A is first deleted. And for the case 2, so we don't need to delete anything. Well, for case 3, because Z has a smaller frequency, we delete Z. We delete 2 Z's, right? That's the third example. So with that said, I guess it should be clear for the logic of this problem. So here our main purpose is to demonstrate how to use heap in this problem setting. Actually, you can do some more practice from my YouTube channel. There are actually more than 1,000 rigorous videos on the leetcode problems, and also there are more than 20 playlists So you can do the practice according to the different types of problems. So with that said, I guess that's it for the current video. Thank you for watching.